Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, December 18th, 2022, and this is your weekly reading. I've missed you guys this week. I'm sorry that I just haven't had the energy to do a lot of readings this week. It's just exhausting, but it's okay. It's going to get better, and I'm doing what I can. And you'll notice I'm in my living room, surrounded by, Christmas obviously threw up in here. I'm in here because I'm going to be doing something very, very special for you guys on December 20th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. I am going to be doing my very first live stream. And it's going to be a very specific live stream. I am going to be doing a winter solstice ritual. And I'd really like it if you guys could attend. And it is pagan-centric. I'm going to tell you that right off the bat. I'm not going to make any illusions about it. It is pagan-centric and mostly Northern tradition pagan-centric. But I think that you'll really enjoy it. And if you've never taken part in a winter solstice celebration, it's a lot of fun, but it's also introspective and it's very humbling because I focus very hard and strong on ancestor veneration, and so anyways, come see it Tuesday at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And I will put announcements for it in my community page as well to remind you guys. So please come. Okay, so I'm in the living room, so I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently today. I'm still going to be doing a reading that is comprised of a current situation for the collective, a hopes and dreams for the collective, a roadmap for the collective, a roadmap from hopes and dreams, or from current situation to hopes and dreams. I'll be pulling a rune card, and we'll also be pulling a prism card to feel where our energy is at and what we need to focus on this week. Okay, so to start with our current situation, I'm going to be using the messages from the Spirit of Nature Oracle by Dr. Stephen D. Farmer. As you guys know, probably by now, this is one of my favorite decks. It's one of my favorite decks to start off with. It's my favorite daily pull deck, and it's also my favorite as I'm like knocking cards down. Oh, see, I'm not in my normal space, so things are just happening here. But anyways, yeah, it's my favorite daily pull deck, and I like to use it for the current situation. It's because it's usually pretty on the money here. So while I shuffle these, I'm going to ask the ancestors to protect us. I'm going to be asking the spirits of the land and my home to surround us. And I'm going to be asking the ancestors to give us wisdom. So, what do we need to know, Spirit? Thank you so much. I love you. All right, so for our current situation, we have rainbow, beauty. Rainbow, beauty. That's a beautiful, beautiful card. Card number 30 for those of you who like to know what number the card is. Yeah, this is so gorgeous. Whenever I see a rainbow, I think of hope. And I think that right now, especially at this time of the year, it's Yule, it's, we're coming up to the new year, new potential, new beginnings, new cycle, new everything. I feel like we are in a place in our hearts where hope lives, So I think that that's a great current situation. I feel like that's where we are. I mean, I watch quite a few videos during the week, and both on the spiritual channels and the non-spiritual channels, I'm seeing a lot of people talking about the hope that they have for the new year and the hope that they have for the future, I know a lot of people who are having children right now or adopting children, and children always bring in a lot of hope too, don't they? So there's a lot of that going on right now. I feel it in the collective. I feel better right now in the collective than I have in a long time, because I think people are just tired of being angry and tired of being stressed out. And they're just like, you know what? I'm letting this go. I'm just letting it go. And that's beautiful to see. And it gives me a lot of hope. So what is our hopes and dreams? Now, I don't know how you could get better than that, but we're going to be pulling a Sacred Spirit card by Anna Stark for our hopes and dreams. Again, another beautiful deck. I think that's so gorgeous. So gorgeous. This is an asymmetrical deck, and actually the Stephen D. Farmer ones are as well. These are also quite big, so trying to shuffle these with my tiny little squirrel hands is rough. So let me get these shuffled. All right, what's our hopes and dreams, Spirit, for the collective? What do you need to tell us? Okay, we've got secret temptation, being led astray. Ooh. Now, you know what this card means for me? Or what I feel when I read this card. And if you hear some snoring going on in the background, that's my dog Crosby. He's right here and he's snoring away. Secret temptation, being led astray. What that tells me is that as part of this whole, we're tired of being stressed out, we're tired of being angry, we want to just let it go. There is a certain amount of escapism that people are looking to do, So the secret temptation might be, I want to take a vacation after the new year, or I'm going to go and do some frivolous shopping at the beginning of the year. People are thinking about the things that they want to do that will bring them more joy, that will bring them some excitement and joy into their lives, because they just want to escape from the stress and all the crap that the year behind us has had, So that's what I'm feeling from that card. That's what I'm feeling from the collective, is a little bit of escapism is part of the fantasy for, or part of the dream for this upcoming year. And that's okay. That's not necessarily a negative, okay? I think we all do a little fantasizing and want to do some escaping now and then, and there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you keep it within, you stay within your means and you don't let something get out of control. Too much of a good thing is still too much, right? So we have to find that balance. All right, so we're going to look at the enchanted map for our roadmap from our current situation to our hopes and dreams here. This is by Colette Baron Reed, and this is a great deck. If you don't have it, you should get it. If you're a card reader, it's fantastic. It really is a direction deck. It really is. And I like that about it. It really, it's like the signposts up ahead that tell you where you gotta go, Or like a compass, which is on the cover of the book and on the back of the deck. Okay, so let's get this shuffled. All right, Spirit. What do we need? What's the direction we need to take, Spirit? What would you like us as a collective to do to get from the beauty and hope of a rainbow to just having some fun? The sun came out. We haven't seen, I'm not even kidding you guys, we have not seen the sun in about 16 days. So this is exciting. See? Hope. The sun will rise. The sun will rise. Okay, well, anyways, let's Spirit, what's our roadmap, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Talisman. That's card number 49. The Talisman. So basically with the Talisman, as you can see, she's got a winding path there that she has to follow, and a guiding light that she's holding at her side that's directing her down the path. And when I look at this card, I actually feel like, she's stepping on a rune there too. I don't know if you guys can see that. When I see this card, I actually feel like she might be blind. She might be blind. So she's using all of her senses, including spirit, to guide her down her path. And I feel like that's what this card is telling us. It's telling us that in our pursuit of hope, happy, and wonderful, beautiful things, when we get these secret temptations and we want to maybe go out and do something a little crazy, okay, that we need to keep our senses. We need to not let something guide us down the wrong path. That we need to stick to the path that is going to lead us to good things, right? So if your secret temptation is to go out to a bar and get super drunk and then drive home, well, there's a choice to be made there, right? You can either do the right thing and call an Uber and have Uber take you home so that you don't kill somebody on your way home, or you can get in your car and you can do the wrong thing and try to drive while drunk or high, which is just not a good idea. So when you meet those crossroads during the week now, always choose with your better judgment, okay? Always choose with your better judgment. And don't be afraid to pray. And just say, which direction should I go? How should I proceed? Give me some clarity. Relying on the divine to help you through those things is always a good thing. So don't be afraid to ask for direction. Okay, so let's pull a rune card. So let me get these shuffled. My dog is snoring away over here. I don't know if you can hear him. He's a sleepy puppy. She's a sleepy puppy. Okay, so the rune card is Othala. Othala. And it says on Othala, inherited property or possessions, a house, a home, what is truly important to one, group order, and group prosperity. Inherited property or possessions, a house, a home, what is truly important to one, group order, group prosperity. So there's the symbol of Othala. You can write that down and meditate on that this week. And, in relation to this reading here, I think basically what it's saying is, although you may have these fantasies about things that you would like to do that you feel like might bring you great joy into your life, before you look outside of yourself, look inward. This is your home. This is your home. I mean, yeah, we live in a house or an apartment or, whatever. We have a domicile, right? But home really it starts right here. It's in your heart. Your heart is what makes home a home. And I've said this before. Home is when you have to go there, they want to take you in, right? And that starts with you loving yourself. and being good and compassionate and kind to yourself. And then that compassion can flow out in all kinds of different directions, once you have established home here, right? So let's pick a prism card and see what we need to focus on this week. Oh my gosh, the sun. I'm so glad the sun is out. Okay, I am super happy to see the sun, but now it's like kind of messing with my video quality. That's fine. I'd rather have the sun than not have the sun. I'd rather have this problem. This is great. I'm so happy to see the sun. Okay, Spirit. What do we need to focus in on this week? Please and thank you. We need to focus in on consciousness. Consciousness. I hope you guys can see that. Consciousness, and this is being fully present in the moment. If you're constantly in a state of daydreaming or always thinking ahead, thinking about what needs to be done next, instead of just being present in the moment, you are not conscious. You are not. So, and when you're not conscious, you can't communicate, you can't listen. Listening is super important. If you saw Katie Moonchild's Saturday Solutions this week, she talked about listening, being a good listener and keeping your mouth shut. And part of that is being conscious. It's being present in this moment, right here, right now, with the people that you're talking with. How many of you right now are scrolling through your phone as you're watching this? Maybe got reels going in the background here as you're watching this. Are you present with me? You should be, because I'm fantastic. Oh my gosh, this dog, you guys. Oh, can you see this dog? Crosby, are you so tired? He's so exhausted, you guys. All right, so for the consciousness card, we are going to be picking an amethyst and focusing in on our third eye. So I've got my little petal plate here, and I'm going to put my amethyst on my little petal plate. This is what I'll be focusing in on this week, is my third eye chakra. And that's very much the perception center is for your third eye. And it's also your psychic center, where your consciousness is located. So third eye, we're focusing in on it using amethyst as our focus. Okay, so that's it. That's the reading this week, you guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember now to keep your eyes open for Tuesday, December 20th at 7 p.m. I'd really like it if you guys would come to my winter solstice celebration and ritual. We can do it together, especially if you're alone. You don't have to be alone. You can come do it with me, okay? So, in my first live stream, so I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but it's time, and I want to get started with that part of my journey. So, all right, you guys, I love you. Thank you for being here today, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Okay? Mwah. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.